because fixed assets have got a long life, and fixed assets are not directly consumed or used in the activity, but it is service is taken for the operations. For example, we have computer, right? Computer, why do you need for business? For maintaining the books of accounts or accounting purpose, assuming that now, right? Accounting is a process, right? But fixed asset is used to facilitate my accounting. But fixed asset has got a long life. Maybe you are going to use the computer for 5 years, 10 years. Building you are going to use for 20 years, 30 years. That means for the entire period of the asset, you are going to recover a small portion of the benefit we are going to use it from the asset. That benefit is actually nothing but depreciation. So depreciation is loss in the value of a fixed asset for using the asset in the business, a small portion. So fixed asset accounting means not only accounting for the purchase of the assets, for how to account for the depreciation charge, how to sell an asset, how to maintain an asset. These are all part of fixed asset. Very interesting area. SAP is very good in that area. Let us see how to do that. So I'm opening a session. Can you see this screen?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
1 second.
Visible, sir.
Okay, good enough. Okay, so just fixed asset in SAP is another subledger. Subledger means just like vendor or customer, you have to manage all assets in a separate area, separate books of accounts. But that needs to be integrated with general ledger. So it is an interesting part. So let us start customizing fixed asset ledger. So I'm going to open another session. Slowly we will proceed. SAP has given a beautiful steps. Come to SPRO, IMG, financial accounting new. And you see we are now slowly going to asset accounting. We have covered general ledger, ARAP, some account bank accounting. Now we are going to asset accounting. So select asset accounting, and these are some of the areas which we are going to cover one by one. First, you have to have a structure. Click on organizational structure and do the setting. What setting? These fixed assets are basically country specific. Okay. That means asset accounting in India is different from asset accounting in other countries, because the rules for charging depreciation is different. Rate of depreciation can be different. That is why SAP has created country specific reports. Let me see now. That's why what you should do, always you should copy reference chart of depreciation. Chart of depreciation is where country specific activities are mentioned here. So select this copy reference chart of depreciation And again copy reference chart of depreciation and copy organizational object, copy. Now you see, I'll show you now why it is country specific. You can read this. Suppose first one is Austria, other Australia, Belgium, some India, Switzerland, China, all these country specific activities are there. So whatever country is there, you can select it now. Let us select OBR. Okay, OBR. So select OBR, which is sample chart of depreciation, and then modify it to our requirement. Let us see what happens. I'm selecting OBR and create your own now. Your own will be your company code, SAI. Generally give the same code, SAI. Okay. So I'm copying the standard which is given for country India and copying to mine. All these things will come. Continue. Do you really want to transport the number range? No. Number range, I want to maintain my own number range. So save the request in your activity, SAI project. So from standard, it has copied now. You can read here. Chart of depreciation, OBR is copied to SAI. Now save it again. Go back. Change the description, second part. Specify the description because it copied the standard description also. Specify the description. Now you select your SAI, which is copied. Change the description suitably. Very interesting area. Slowly we'll proceed. See, SAI, it has copied the description also. So now change it now. Okay, you can call it as chart of depreciation for your company code. SAI. Enter. Save. Save there only. So two activities we have done. Main activity will start now. This is very interesting. Copy, delete depreciation area. Depreciation area means whether you are going to have for tax depreciation or book depreciation or cost accounting depreciation. So many activities are there, which we'll come to know when we start dealing with that now. Let us see what it has copied. It has copied. See, these are all the depreciation areas it has copied. Okay, from the standard, but all are not necessary for us. If you look at these, there are different purposes are there depreciation. Some necessary for book depreciation, some for incentive, some determination, all are not necessary. So I'm going to select what is not necessary and delete it now. Okay. This is all something is there. Technical revaluation. These are all not necessary. Cost accounting depreciation may be necessary. See, whatever not necessary for us. Okay, we'll first select it. Let's say I need only these two. One is for CO, other is for FI. Okay, let's see whether it does it or not. So select all what is not necessary for us, just like what I highlighted. Then there is a delete button is there. Here this is called delete. Let's see what happens. See, it has now retained only those two what I needed now. And try to save it. See, it gives a message here. Investment support still refers to, do you really want to delete the description? Yes. So it is deleting all others except one, some red is there. Let us see now, because there is a dependency is there. Now you see, though I wanted to have only two, first and 20 book depreciation costing, there is some dependency is there for the second one. That's why it is not allowing me to delete. Let it be. We don't have a botheration. So understand, depreciation area means the purpose for which you are maintaining the asset ledger. One for book depreciation, which is nothing but Companies Act, depreciation under Companies Act. The other for depreciation for cost accounting purpose, CO purpose. You may have another depreciation area called income tax depreciation. That's for income tax purpose. Okay. Now you see it is now allowing me. So one main area we have done. That is, we have copied the standard and retained whatever we need for our purpose. So these three are needed for our training purpose. Then next you have to assign chart of depreciation to company code. Okay, that is linking. So assign here. Position your company code. SAI. So SAI company code is assigned to the chart of depreciation. Also I have maintained SAI only. Okay. So I am linking my general ledger with asset subledger. Chart of depreciation is asset subledger. Company code generally deals with chart of accounts. Okay. So try to link these two. For the sake of easy purpose, I have maintained the same code. SAI, one is company code, the other is SAI, chart of depreciation. Try to save it. If any problem is there, it will not save. See, you will get a message here. Company code entries are incomplete. Let us see now what is the incomplete. It may not allow me to save. Now what is that? You can see here. Why it is not saving? It says there is something incomplete. What is incomplete? Let us see now. Now, the result is like this. The result of the check of the company code SAI also shows that important global parameters are missing in the asset accounting. One or more of the followings are affected. Currency we have maintained, chart of account we have maintained, fiscal year we have maintained. What is not maintained is input tax indicator for non-taxable transaction. Now go back to our GST configuration, where we have created 0% output, 0% input taxes. Remember? Ashish, you are there?
Yes, sir.
आपने GST हमने जब किया है, remember we have 0% input, 0% output tax.
Yes, sir.
That is precisely for this asset accounting purpose.
Okay.
So, because we have not assigned that in asset accounting, it is not allowing me to save it. So, if this is the message, what we should do, don't save it now. It will not allow you to save. Go back and come back here. In the integration with GL, see there is one activity there. Assign input tax indicator. First you have to do, then you have to do this. Now you see in your company code, that is SAI.
Right.
Can you see here? It is missing here. Asset accounting, it is missing. What is that?
Yes,
0% tax. You can select here 0% tax. You know, we created 0% input and output. Okay. First you have to see, this may not be ours. We'll have to change our country, you know, because somebody else has changed that country. Let's go to that and see what is our tax code. 0%.
Basic setting.
No, tax procedure हमने GST something we are करना है ना. First we should bring it to India and see our SAI GST something we have to assign here. Okay. because somebody else has done something activity. So see, this is our SAI-GST. Remember,
Yes, sir.
when this table is linked to our company code, then only the 0% comes there. Now go back to your this activity. Now come here. Now select. You will see whatever tax code you have created for SAI, GST tax code. See here, now it is available now. These are the tax codes we created. Remember?
Yes.
These are the we use for GST now. First select this I0. I0 for input 0% tax. Similarly, output. See A0. Okay. That means asset accounting is not only integrated with GL, it is also integrated with taxation also. Once this is there, you will be able to save your assignment. So come back to now, assign chart of depreciation. Select your company code. Select and now assign your chart of depreciation. Now it will save.
Fine.
Because it's complete now. Save. See, now it is saving now. Okay.
Yes,
So that
sir.
means what? You will have to assign 0% tax input and output in GST there only. Then you can assign this. So my one activity is over. Okay. That means what I have done? I have copied the standard chart of depreciation assigned to my company code. Next one is very important. Asset class. Asset class means land, building, machinery, furniture, vehicle. You know, if you see all these, the characteristics are different. Characteristic means what? The ownership title is different. If you want to own a piece of land, what is the registration where you are going? You are going to sub-registrar office or somewhere, is it not?
Yes, sir.
So the registration formality is different. If you want to own a car, where you will go? You will go to RTO, not
Yes,
sub-registrar.
sir.
Is it not? RTO. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
So that means what? Legal formalities for owning the asset is different. That is why asset class is important. Okay.
Okay.
So depending upon the nature of the asset, there are account determination takes place. So let us slowly do understand one by one now. Okay, these are the steps necessary. Suppose first one is specify account determination.
Okay.
Account determination means you can see here whether it is a land or building. These are all some people have created, okay, on their own. We will create our own, okay. We can copy and create your own. For example, I'm creating some these things. I'll change it to my name, okay. Assuming that, select that, copy and change the name, right? This is somebody else. Normally, any type of this thing you can create it. Copy, easy, copy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say
Sign.
SAI 1, SAI 2, okay. SAI 3. Four, 5. And if you want more details, what you can do, you can say your company code you can give now. So easy to remember. Okay. Because common table So I have 5 asset classes, account determinations are there now. Save this. One, two, three, four, 5. These are the land, building, machinery, furniture. Go back. Go back. For each of this, screen layout is different. Screen layout means something like a field status. Okay. Again, select that. Standard is there. Okay. Again, you can, somebody has created, we can copy and again create now. Everything create in the same name. Copy and create because you will not miss anything. Okay. Copy. And again change it to size 1, 2, 3. Purpose is different. Save. Okay. Now come back. For each of these, you have to have a separate number range here. Next one is number range. So give your company code, interval, right? So I am going to have like this S1, S2, S3. Okay. Let us say I am going to have S2. Similarly, I can have it now because by asset class we have. Asset will, when you create a asset master, it will take number from here. Already 4 is there. Already exist 1 to 99, 101 to 199, 201 to 300. Okay, let's see now. Somebody must have used that. Let's see now. I'm going to see now some other number. Somebody already created S4 already. Somebody have created. Okay. So I cannot create S4. I'm going to say something else now. 1, 2, 3, 4. S4 is already there. S5. So S4 will be 401, 499. Yeah, now it is there now. So I have 5. Okay, save. So now the most important part comes here. So account determination is over, screen layout is over, number is there. Define the asset class. This is the most important aspect here.
Yes.
You are linking everything here. So create a
New entry.
Okay, let's have same number SI1.
Site.
This is for land. Okay. Now account determination, what we have given, you remember we have selected SI1, 2, 3. You can just select that also, or you can type it. Simple. Yeah, this I created land. Similarly, layout. We have created with the same name just for easy purpose. See here, land. Then number range. We have just now created S1, S2, S3.
Yes, sir.
You only should select your company code here. Select your company code.
Saiwan.
Not that. I have to select my company code. Yeah, you can see here, right? S1 Sai. S1. Include asset. That's it. This has to be repeated for all other things now.
So we can give the manual also, no problem, right?
Manual. I'm going to do manual now. You see now. Okay. Next entry. See, I'm going to do manual now. Okay.
I too.
This is going to be building now. Okay. Okay. This is building. You can write here SA1, SAI2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is 2.
It's 2.
S2, I think so. S2. That's it. Manual I've done. Okay. Next, go to next entry. SAI3. This is machinery. Okay. Because we have given the same name, better to have that. Okay. This is S3. Okay. Then go to next. SAI4. This is vehicle. My vehicle is not working, that's why I put W. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Four. It is 4. Okay, next, last. Furniture. Okay, see, for all the assets, now we have account determination. For example, we have land, Just check 1 or 2, whether correctly assigned or not. This is the most important part. Okay, every value will flow from here only. So we have 5 asset class and 5 account determination, 5 layout, 5 number range, everything is there now. Now, our basic part of asset is generally over. In the asset class we have completed. Next one is, you will have to have GL account now. See, asset subledger we prepare. So accordingly, you should create GL accounts now. So first we'll create GL account, then assign here, because you have to link general ledger with asset subledger. Just like, you know, in vendor, we have created recon account. Remember, reconciliation account. Hello?
Yes, sir.
वेंडर और कस्टमर में हमने रिकंसिलिएशन अकाउंट क्रिएट किया. Similarly, you
Yes,
have to
sir.
create reconciliation account here for asset. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I am just going to open another session. See how I am going to create a accounts here. FS00. Okay. Change to your company code. Sai. Under fixed asset. Now select what we have already created and make some changes now.
Copy.
What are the changes? Let me see here. Under balance sheet, fixed asset, land, up to no change.
Control
What is
enter.
important is selecting this recon account is important. Asset. Because we have created subledger. Okay. So recon account. And because it is a recon account, the field status will be different. What is that? 067. All recon account will be okay. So we have created one account. Now copy this and create other one by one slowly. Only description you have to change it now. Okay.
Okay.
You can have one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have it. So this will be building. Because we copied, automatically it copied that also. Copy this, create machinery. Copy this, create vehicle. Copy this, create furniture. So we have 5 asset class corresponding to that 5. Okay. Now
Yes.
what you should do is corresponding to each of these, you will have to create a under reserves and surplus. You have to create capital reserve. Okay. Capital reserve means what? When you depreciate an asset, debit depreciation, credit reserve. Okay, that's called capital reserve. So you'll have to have corresponding to this is this thing. So land, there is no depreciation. So building onwards we'll create now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to now create accounts, suitable account here under reserves and surplus. What is there now? 101. Okay, 01 I'll create. Okay, I'm not, see how I'm going to create now. Copy this under 200, 101 I'll create. So not 200, 100, 101. Not 100. So I am going to create under liability now. So this will be fixed asset, not fixed asset, it is liability. Okay, and then this will be accumulator depreciation. Okay, accumulator depreciation building. This is called reserve, capital reserve. Because we copied this also recon account, everything will remain same. This also same. Now copy this and create others automatically. Only depreciation will be different now. The description will be different now. 102.
102.
So that will be machinery. Only description you change it now. Very interesting area, but you have to do it carefully. The customer. Next one is one not 3. Okay. 103 will be your vehicle. Not 4 will be my teacher. Save. See, look at, we have corresponding to each reserve as well as, okay, these are there. Now we have to have certain P&L account, because when we buy an asset or when you sell an asset, there will be a capital sale account. So come to other income, right? Create one account here. When you sell an asset, so under this category, I'm going to create now. What is the suitable account? Let me see here. I'm going to copy this. So I'm going to say here, say 10. This account will be under other income group, P&L account. This is revenue from capital sale, or you can say capital revenue, capital sale. That means asset sale actually. This is not an operational sale, sale of capital assets. Otherwise, you will not be able to sell an asset. This is not a recon account, but field status will be different here. This is very important. So for selling an asset, SAP has created separate account called GO52, accounts for fixed asset retirement. This you should observe carefully, because when you assign this only, you will get an asset number there. So this is very important. Okay. Then you should have under direct expenditure or indirect expenditure, depreciation account. Okay, depreciation is a direct expenditure because no machinery you cannot produce it now. So I am going to copy and create a, okay. So let us say I'm going to create now 50. So this is a direct expenditure. This is for depreciation. One account is sufficient. This is a normal account. Now we need 2 more accounts before we complete GL account creation, because when you sell an asset, there can be a profit or loss. Suppose I have a car, old car, whose original purchase is 10 lakhs rupees, and I use that car for, let us say, 3 years. And I have charged every year, let us say, 1 lakh depreciation. So what is the book value today after 3 years? Lakhs minus 3 lakhs, is it not? 7 lakhs. Hello?
Yes, sir.
See, 10 lakhs is I have purchased the car and I have used car for 3 years. Every year 1 lakh rupees I have charged. So what is the book value today? 10 lakhs minus 3 lakhs, 7 lakhs. So when I want to sell it, somebody is willing to pay only 5 lakhs rupees because it is an old car. So difference between book value and the purchase price, what he is going to give us, is going to be a loss for me. So I have to account loss. In case if he gives more, it is a profit. So account for loss or gain, you'll have to have one more account here. Okay, see, copy this account and create one account called 60. This will be loss on sale of fixed asset. These are all scenario we are going to test it now. Loss on sale of asset. This is a normal account. But only thing is, it should automatically, post automatically. Similarly, copy this and create an account here under other income per gain. There may be profit also sometimes. So I'm going to say 31060, okay, for loss. So this will be under my other income. So this will be my loss, no, it is gain, profit. It's also same, it's also post automatically. Okay, so we have all the accounts now except one more account. Sometimes you may have to scrap an asset. Scrapping means there is no buyer. Okay, you have to condemn the asset. For that, there is one more account is necessary under expenditure group. So create this asset scrapping account you create. That is the last account. Okay, I'm going to have now 70 asset scrapping account. So it is not a loss. It is basically direct expenditure, asset scrapping. These are all the scenario. We are going to test it one by one after configuration. Asset scrapping. All other things will remain same. Okay. Post automatically save. So we have this many accounts are there. Just to what we have created for each of the asset class one account under asset. Similarly, for managing depreciation reserve, we have other than the land, we have all this. Okay. Similarly, for receiving the capital income, we have created one account, capital sale income. Then this is for managing the profit on sale of an asset. Similarly, this is for depreciation, loss, asset. So after having this many accounts, tomorrow we are going to do the linking, very interesting area tomorrow. Then we can start posting. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir.